It's late in the day. People get to call me. Alright, where was I? Was doing checks on this. 0.8, 0.12. Got that one up. Automation 3 is pretty important too. So then I'm gonna have 3 projects down here, too. And now I actually have to go and update my projects like a sane person. Because bulk inserters got done. 48k of those got done. This is probably gonna get dropped. So I'm looking at the timing on my run, and I'm seeing things that worry me. And the thing about quality is, it really is always an option. And it's a head rush to play with it when it's under time pressure. But that's something where it's like, it works right up until it doesn't. To be honest with you. And once you see a certain time on the clock, then it's tricky because you can always make an ends justify the means argument, and once I get some beacons going, I'll be able to show what that argument is. So we're going to go over here, probably some of the last jobs on this tank automobile that are going to happen. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, give me 20 of these to start out with for display purposes, right? Or maybe as much as 40. I'm going to go over to this machine and hit L and think very carefully about what I need. Because I've got all of these ones squared, so I can make more drills if I need them. Easily enough. Okay. 1.3k. And then I have parts which are in my working inventory for processors and LDS, which is rough. Because I can't really see how that's going. Okay, I made those boxes. I have 800 boxes. That's good. Now, since I cleared Rush to Space, I also cleared Logistics Embargo. So let's count up to 600 together. 100. 100. 100. And then a box of boxes. And that'll be that run. Alright. I've got some bulk inserters going that are really good. That'll come in handy for once I get a good hang of space platforms. Just letting those pile up. I'm actually gonna have a big brain moment and be like, nope, we're good with that. Time to stop. That's excessive. Then I need some trains in order to maintain my slow trickle of science now. And alright, I had beacons as a job, so let's go for that. Make sure that happens. I have 1,000. So what's 200 divided by 5? 40? Make like 80. Alright, I'm trying to construct a bot mill with this one, so the more things change, the more they stay the same. I'll have to do some small rotations throughout these areas. I think... trying to make a judgment call here. We'll just do that. So, engine units, batteries, steel. And then maybe pull that one out and hope for the best. See how it goes. Yeah. Little tweaks. But I'll get there. And then I need these guys being fed into this box. And their buddies, too. They need to be ready to go on a space mission, right? So that's going to be a setup there. Let's double that to 40, because that probably has trains on its memory. That would be why that's not going. Yeah. Alright. Did I ever make fluid wagons? I do not believe, just from a quick look through, I don't believe I did, and I'm gonna need them for the other refinery. So, where's my demand one? Alright. And that's why I have big telephone poles. Alright, that's running out too, that's good. So that's 0.4 a second on those robo frames. How fast does even one of those go? Oh. Zero 0.6, 0.4. And I have 4 of them. So what that means to Coffee's brain is I can have these going potentially as a space part now. Relatively easily. And that'll make the low density structures the higher priority. Okay, and let's mark this. 0.13. That's slightly cursed, but it tells me I need a belt weave in here. So that I can put in another row of beacons. And then train cannot find path to destination, so... Ah, weird. How'd that happen? if I need red belts... I mean, these are infinite, so I should get red belts. That's my feeling on it. Those just take a bunch of gears. And some of them. So, it's one where I can replace that substation, move it down a bit. Do it like that, so I'm not doing random stuff. And then the same pattern is going to occur down here. As if I needed any more gears. Probably going to go to uncommon steel, actually. Because that's filling up, right? So, okay. I've got to think, because I had that filter, and I made a big deal about that filter. So I better take it seriously. Does that filter end at the warehouses? Because there's that bypass. So then that's going to come down. Filter... I've got to look for where exactly that comes through. Because, okay, trace my line. Boom, boom. 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 My little game to keep focused. Alright. Boom, boom. Does not have a brick filter. Okay, make sure that one happens. Because now this has got bricks in it, right? I believe I'm gonna have to start rigging my quality assembly lines with alarms. Not enough green ones. Well... Problem? Solution. Because what I can do is fix that. By putting extra green ones into Into the extra green one receptacle. It's got a slot already made for it. See? Okay. So that's getting done. That needs to become steel. That's a puzzle for me. Because I can make rare space parts in this pattern over here. That would be a positive use of my time. Okay. But the fun's going to last with the science until the rails run out. And the rails run out very quickly. This is why I was explaining to somebody, do rails, because it's rough. Because if that somebody goes on to Reddit, there's going to be very suggestive stuff about, well, you know, the UPS this, the UPS that. Rails is a fun system. But beyond the fun, there's production science. And you will need so much stuff for production science. It's no joke. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, you know, no, really, you have no idea how much fun production science can be until you're there on top of it. Okay, that's going in there, and I can make an alternate case for that so that the beacons can happen. And then I'll have to worry about implementing assemblers too. Then I gotta think, do I need to take a mental health break on beautiful sunny Gleba? Just to listen to the music there for 5 minutes, because it's a wonderful place. I think I'm good. But this is gonna turn from stone offload to rail stone. Don't know why I called that offload when it's a load, but I'm not going to change the station name because not keen on surprises. Okay, fill that up with fuel, and then I can loop that up, put that in there, and for now that'll be done. No! Do not. Stay with me. I like you. Alright, easy does it. Steady pace. And then break all this stuff down. Boom, 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 boom. And then that was a clever belt. So I'm like, why? Oh, yeah. It's me being clever. Then I'll keep that path to here. Got enough of those uncommon telephone poles to just deploy them instead of something that's steel, so... use it or lose it. Know your inventory. So I have 3% quality there, and then not all of these are engaging. So that's one where, I have to take a think. Because in this case, I think it's because of a poor line join. Welcome to Factorio Maintenance Guy Edition. Okay. And then that will get some extra drills on there. All right. Empty cargo. Full cargo. And then I'm not sure what to do here. Then that's another one where it's like, okay, add tag 27. And that's at rare quality that it's at 27. Okay. We went from 13. Now we're at 21. From just one beacon combined. Power's plugged in. So 37. A 3 times bonus would be 39 on the dot. And to give a sense of scale, I can't fit another beacon on this monster, right? But it's only like 768. So if I double this thing in size and then throw a couple of beacons on and make these buildings, which are doing 1 a second, go 3 times faster, then all of a sudden I have a production logic that works. And that's going to be from stacking green onto green. It's just going to be a matter of finding enough solar panels to make that be sane. With my weird teddy bear shape there. Then, alright. I got a military on there. How about this? How about I go through the motions of having actual good production logics go off. I'm in a tricky spot with the labs, right? Because these are going to need beacons too. But the logic the labs work by is a little bit different because I have to replace those with biolabs. Or simply cut bait on that idea. We'll see how it goes. But that's 2 research speed a second, which is going to go up to higher research speed per second, I hope. Okay, and then that's all on one line, so it won't block. Okie dokie, and I noticed this is only feeding into one just now, so... Upgrade time! I'll move that up there. And then make sure it connects by moving that out. And then this will give me a good enough number to where once I look at that, it's game on. And I'm going to use that to plan my builds out from back to front. Although this craft speed should be same, 1 and 7 seconds. So I can actually use this number, 0.22, because I make 3, and then it's 0.21 a second. So that becomes 0.11 on the robot frames. Which is going to be sustained by half of these for now. So this can actually do that. Okay. Probably going to take everything I got in order to pull it off, but whatever. And then I'm going to run out of drills probably. So... my favorite, right? I'll need another generation of Auto Mall. That does show me what I need to get. So for right now, it's all about purple and gold for the next couple of hours.